Hey everyone, Tim Knight here, Slope of Hope. This should certainly dispel any notion that I only do video recordings when the market's been bearish. The Dow is up like 1,000 points since last week. Nasty stuff. Anyway, I wanted to look at a few index charts. Really don't have any particular stocks or even ETFs to talk about. Just wanted to take a cursory look at indexes before tomorrow's big jobs report comes out. And a friendly reminder, actually, I'm switching ad platforms probably before too long. So while they're here, if you see any Google ads of interest, give them a click. Show me you love them. Well, let me do some clicking of my own, looking at some indexes here. So as I've said, the bearish case has taken some really bad body blows lately because when we were down in these levels and even working our way up, the sort of all too obvious possibility was, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then plunge into the abyss. Instead, it's been left shoulder, head, the hockey stick from hell. This is not a right shoulder. It's above the left shoulder. It's about to be above the head. It's just a absolutely on fire market. Scary, scary stuff. The NASDAQ composite hasn't quite made a new recovery high, but gosh, just a good half breath of air tomorrow and it will be at a new recovery high. Looking at the NASDAQ 100, no such qualification needed. It is at a poked up to a new, I haven't gotten my micrometer out. I guess on a closing basis, maybe it's a few hundredths of a point. Who cares? The high went to a level not seen for many, many years. I won't even expand this, but this is at least, it's a decade plus high. Who would have thought? I guess there's no such thing as wave 3, is there? It's fiction. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the Dow 30, certainly not at a new decade-long high, but strong nonetheless. If you look at the likes of IBM, you can see why. I guess if you squint, you could still kind of make a bearish case for this. This wonderful wedge was broken and retraced twice. We had that nice sell-off, but they just don't seem to last, do they? They just can't stick. I mean, we can get up markets measured in years, but the down markets seem to be measured in weeks. And we have recovered all of that nice slog down in just a few short days here. So we're, again, if you look at this trend line, we're just approaching it. Another day like today on Friday, and that'll be yet another moot embellishment on the chart. Tech stocks, bit similar situation here. Little cleaner bit of a bear case. Broken trend line and coming back to retracement of that. So if somebody absolutely demanded that you short something, I'm thinking the tech sector is probably a better candidate than, say, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, all the kind of consumerish stuff, which is just absolutely on fire. Russell 2000, a usual favorite of mine. A little bit weirder. Yeah, it broke its trend line, but it really shook that right off, and it's well above the trend line now. I'm not even sure if I should keep this trend line or if I should move it down here. Head and Shoulders, a lost cause at this point, and approaching, I think, a lifetime high, like a human history high. I can't even believe I'm saying these words. Can you believe this? All right, so yeah, we're within a hair's breadth of highest close in human history for the Russell. Okay, resuming here with the SPX. Shut up, doggy. Sorry, you're getting live coverage here from my home office. Again, trend line break, retracement, recapture the trend line. Messy, 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 messy. Not surprisingly, the volatility / fear in the market is going to zero. We're way back down in the mid-teens now. let's wipe a tear away when we look at the VIX up here at above 80. The panics, as it were, that we've gotten over the past few years have been getting tinier and tinier and tinier. So we have financial panic, and then I've lost track. I guess Euro panic, Japan panic, and Euro panic part 2, I suppose. I mean, good Lord, a 14 neutron bombs could explode, and I guess we'd get up to about 20 or so. This is just diminishing every single time. So complacency is definitely ruling the day. The market, the whole precious metals market has gone through kind of a weird transition through like late April. This was still everybody's favorite market. You had the TV ads, everybody's gold, silver. After the silver collapse, this has been kind of the weird uncle who comes to Thanksgiving nobody really wants to talk about. Precious metals are just in this bizarre area. Lately, after a pretty good sell-off, they have been strong, and I think approaching kind of an interesting gap right here. I don't have any position in GLD. If I were shorted, I guess I would set a stop at 150.57, which is the gap close right there. So, yeah, a little bit of technical damage, only one day's worth, but a little bit of technical damage. And GDX, which is sort of a perpetual favorite trading vehicle of mine, much easier bearish argument to make on this one. You've got sort of a whole series of topping patterns here. It definitely doesn't look poised for a lot of strength. I think if you just had fire set under this thing, just every reason in the world to buy it, yes, it could keep pushing up to, I guess, 60 or so. It would take a Herculean effort on the bull's part to get it up to that level. I certainly don't think see this going, up to new highs anytime soon. On the contrary, I think is an awfully vulnerable market. Even if you look at today's action, just all by its lonesome, you had strength and kind of an exciting break here, and then in the last 90 minutes, absolutely fell to pieces. I haven't even looked at gold. Yeah, I mean, without any corresponding weakness in gold. So miners acting queer again, acting kind of funny. Gosh, what did LinkedIn do today? Everybody's favorite stock. Up 28 cents. Okay, thrilling. All right, well, as you can hear, for the first time in human history, I'm going to end this not at the 10:00 mark, but more at the 8-minute mark. That is it from me. We'll see what the employment numbers do for us tomorrow. And with a goodbye from me and a growl from my dog, I bid you adieu.